Jack, how frustrating a result was that today?
I'm usually frustrated for the players because I think that you don't always get what you deserve in football. We did get what we deserved on Tuesday night. I said that afterwards. We didn't get what we deserved today. I think that our effort levels, our energy, things I spoke about pre-match were so much better today. I thought we were dominant throughout the game. Obviously, post-goal things got a little bit more scrappy, but a desire to try and get something from the game in terms of personnel that was on the park and the changes we made. I don't think we could have done a huge amount more, but immensely disappointing. Obviously, in the context of the league as well.
Again, how frustrating is it as well when it's just an individual mistake that costs the game?
Yeah, and it's a poor one. I stress to the players all the time that I genuinely the type of manager that accepts mistakes. I accept mistakes in terms of positive areas. However, in defensive areas, when you're under no pressure, then it's pure decision making, and for an experienced player, it's not good enough, and it ultimately costs us a game.
And you gave Kyle McAllister and Kyle McGuinness, you gave McGuinness his first start. How did you feel the two of them performed today?
I was really pleased with both of them. I think that they showed why they were in there. I stressed that to them yesterday, that they were in there on merit, not because it was just throwing young players in for the sake of it, and I thought both of them were terrific. Kyle McAllister's not long back from injury, so we expected him to tire a bit in the game, and he wanted to stay on, which is good, but he was fatiguing. But I thought he was excellent right from the start, very bright. I thought Kyle McGuinness continued to keep going in the game, which under that type of pressure as well, I keep saying they're playing in difficult circumstances at the moment. So again, I said pre-match I wanted them to try and make themselves a fixture in my team, and they're starting to do that.
Is that one of the more positive aspects then, that that you're getting that from these young players and it gives you a bit of hope going forward?
Yeah, pleased because I keep talking about an energy and a tempo and legs in the team we need, and so those two give me that because they're at the club. So because we're out with windows, plus we've got limited resources, and it's terrific that we can do that because they also have a feeling for the club. So I know right away that they're going in with an attitude that they want to make this team win games. So for me, moving forward, it's great. It justifies their inclusion. It means that looking forward that they'll become hopefully regular players in this team if they keep producing that type of performance.
And when Ryan Hardy hit the bar late on in the game, did it feel just like one of those days?
I don't know. I always believe that we can get something from it, but certainly when you look, we've hit the bar twice in the second half, and I think territorially we've dominated pretty much all the games. So you do wonder. I still think we can be better in that final third. I think it's things we work continuously on, how clinical we are in that area and how we set up. And even today we've worked on set pieces a lot over the last few weeks, and if you look back on them, 2 or 3 of them have really came off for us, and we don't take full advantage of them. So that's something that we just keep having to do and do and do. That's the message in there, is that the players can't think that when they produce a good performance, what have they done in the back of it. They've got to keep doing that again, and they will get the rewards.
And all the results this season have come in cup games, in the League Cup and in the Iron Brew Cup. Is that maybe a welcome distraction next week with Ayr coming here?
No, I would happily have taken another league game. I would happily take a game. They don't need that distraction because there's a reality to the situation. I want them to know about it. We talk about it because it needs strong characters, but it needs a togetherness. I've just came down from the fans bar just now because I wanted to speak to the fans that were in there, and hopefully they'll spread that message as well, that to get out this situation there needs to be a togetherness from everybody at the club. Now it also needs those people that want to pull out there, and we know that we've got that at coaching and management level. Stress to the players that they need to have that as well, and there's a number of them have. We need all of them to have it, and then that togetherness will pull us through this situation, and this will be the hardest time for a lot of them in their careers. Maybe the hardest time for people that have followed the club in recent years, but we need that to drag ourselves out of this position.